Forests of New Hampshire, USA. The state's motto is "Live free or die," which is, well, A, kind of aggressive, and B, raises some uncomfortable questions about what they do to their prisoners. But this northeastern state also boasts huge swathes of unbroken forests as far as the eye can see, which are, by all accounts, a wonderful setting for a woodland walk. But hark, what's that noise? Why, it's the eastern grey squirrel, and that's grey with an A, remember. This one is politely telling me to go away, probably worried I might try and steal its nuts. How about we take a closer look? Oh, great job, autofocus, really nailed that one, didn't you? Here's a different squirrel, similarly upset with my presence. Although in the UK they are a troublesome invasive species, here they have perhaps the most crucial role of any animal in a forest regeneration, through the distribution and burying of seeds and nuts. If they think someone's watching, they sometimes pretend to bury nuts to throw them off the scent. These guys really don't know how to share. But for some reason they seem a lot more highly strung than their UK counterparts. Maybe nut theft is just more of a problem in these parts. And the delightful chipmunk. The name derives from the way in which early religious pilgrims would fry potatoes on a griddle pan, so giving the distinctive striped pattern also seen on these endearing creatures, and hence chipmunk. Now that's all completely fabricated, but it sounded plausible, right? Fake news, folks, it gets everywhere. Stay vigilant. Now the name actually comes from a Native American word meaning one who descends trees headlong, which I like just as much. Some people also call it the timber tiger, which is pretty sweet too. These little rodents are similarly important in the forest for the same reasons as squirrels, and also help disperse the spores of fungi that form beneficial relationships with trees. So many reasons to love them. Insects are abundant in the summer. This is a monarch butterfly, which famously migrate to Mexico in the winter to escape the ski season. This is a tiger beetle, named for its ferocity I guess, because it looks nothing like a tiger. There was even a push with the chipmunk. Here's a pair of Japanese beetles. As the Sherlocks amongst you might have gathered, they are not native to the USA, but arrived on tulip bulbs in the early 1900s and have been wreaking a fair amount of havoc ever since, by munching more or less any green thing they come across. So most insects breathe simply by air circulating passively within tiny tubes throughout their body, but energetic insects like dragonflies have to take it a step further. You can see that here, them pulsing their abdomen to force oxygenated air to where it's needed. And we can't forget pollination, the reason we get so many pretty flowers at this time of year. Here a little beetle is doing just that, pollinating a pink lady slipper orchid, which is actually New Hampshire's state plant, apparently a thing. This is the inventively named green frog. Like most amphibians, their semi-permeable skin means that they have to stay near water or risk drying out. At this time of year, taking time to chill in a puddle is especially important. They will eat just about anything that moves and fits in their mouths, which I guess is as valid a life philosophy as any. Birds abound here too. This is a phoebe, which is a sweeter name than flycatcher, which is the group of birds it belongs to. It's got a nest nearby and is calling to its partner, which is nice. Well, depending on what it's saying. I guess they could be having a proper domestic. I don't really speak bird. The American robin is not at all related to our robin, but is actually a cousin of the blackbird, both within the genus Turdus, which is a funny name. This blue jay is feeling the heat. Like most animals, they're a lot less gross than us humans, and don't sweat, but this means they have to lose heat in other ways, in this instance by panting. So there we go, the state of New Hampshire. They also have much bigger wildlife too, like bears and moose, but I didn't see any of them so tough. But hey, the small stuff is just as interesting in my opinion, and all a part of nature's rich tapestry, or something similarly cliched. So cheers for watching.